Okay.
She was making biscuits.
She was making biscuits. I didn't see it.
Yeah, she stopped right as I put the camera on it.
Hoshi.
She runs a secret biscuit making company.
I guess she's in compliance with a bunch of other cats. It's like a secret organization amongst cats that humans don't know about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. Do y'all remember that early 2000s movie, Cats versus Dogs, and they were like spies and stuff? Or was that just me?
Thinking about that. No, yes, I remember it.
Yeah, I think that I thought about that like when we started saying the like secret biscuit making organization. But
I was also thinking Phineas and Ferb.
I don't know if I've seen that episode of Phineas and Ferb.
All of them. Perry the Platypus.
Oh, duh. I just wasn't even thinking about that. I thought you meant like a specific cat episode.
Platypus? No, Perry the Platypus. No, Perry, but I know there was a cat in it.
That's funny. Oh, that reference went right over my head. Jordyn, I'm so sorry.
I only mentioned it because I'm watching it right now. I was like,
I don't remember a cat episode. There could be. I know they revamped it. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I haven't made it there yet. I wanted to listen to the old songs and relive my childhood.
That's fair. I don't blame you for that. But, well, welcome everybody to the Hey It's Sid podcast, where we talk about anything and everything. I am joined today by my friends, and I just told them we were going to do Reddit stories. I asked them if they wanted a theme. Nobody specified a theme, and everybody was kind of like, just do random. So I've decided to go on r/confessions, and I have some confessions to read to us today. So are you guys ready for that?
Heck
so
yeah.
I said I was with my friends, but I'm with my friends Maddie, Sophie, and Jordyn. It's you all guys, Southerner right here. You all know very well if you've been a part of my channel for a while, but if they don't, or this is the first interaction they have with my channel, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Sophie, I know you love doing that.
What should be our fun fact for the day, since it's Reddit? What should we do with our names?
What do you mean?
Oh, usually we say our name and then say
yeah, you don't have a fun fact today.
What we're talking about. Hi,
give us a confession.
And I give you a confession?
Yeah, give us a confession. You don't have to. It can be super funny since we're doing confessions.
I'm trying to think of something good. I have like so many. Oh my gosh. In middle school, I wrote a love note for a crush that I wrote up. We still had lockers in middle school. Like we had lockers and we used our lockers. I wrote a love note and I gave it to my crush through his locker. And by the end of the day, the note was returned to me. I did not write my name on it, so he figured out it was me. The note was returned to me, and I still have that note to this day. Very embarrassing.
That's kind of funny and cute, though, for a middle school story.
Yes. Did they write an answer? No, he talked to me about it. I was trying to make him guess who it was that wrote it, and he guessed it. Like, he guessed it was me. Or somebody told him it was me.
I was going to say, that's like kind of epic. Did he guess through your handwriting?
No, I don't think we were really that good of friends. Hosina, please go. Stop circling the computer, please.
You got to get her own little mini computer.
We really should. The amount of time she just wants to sit on Sophie's computer, and Sophie's just like, if I sat on your computer, you'd be very upset.
You don't weigh 10 pounds.
If I laid my hand on your computer.
30? Yes.
Exactly. Okay, your confession is?
And again, you don't have to if you don't want to. It could be silly, or you can just be like, pass.
My name's Sophie, and I can be an all the time.
And we have the first sleep.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's usually
they make it like 5 minutes.
My name's Jordyn, and I'll go off of something like Maddie's. This was in 3rd grade. I really wanted a stuffed animal with a chocolate heart for Valentine's Day, and my dad told me to go get a boyfriend. So a boy asked me out, and I said yes to get a Valentine's chocolate. And then he broke up with me the day before Valentine's Day because he found that out, but that's okay. That was kind of embarrassing. And then the day after Valentine's Day, he re-asked me out, and I said, I was only dating you for the gift.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Jordyn had crushes and actually had boyfriends. I just had crushes and wrote love notes and never had any boyfriends.
That was the first boyfriend until until I was 16. Yep, my first boyfriend, which I didn't even like him. I liked his best friend, but he asked me out and I wanted the gift.
And you still
Tisk,
never got
tisk,
it.
tisk.
I still never got it.
That's crazy. Okay, now I feel like I need to do something similar, so I'm going to go back to 5th grade. And I really liked this boy, and I was going to write him like a will you be my boyfriend note with a yes or no question or check mark boxes. And I chickened out last minute, so I erased boyfriend and put best friend.
Yeah.
Me too, though.
I do know where my note is. I could find it before the end of this video.
I don't know where mine is. It's probably decomposing in a landfill.
Yep.
Yeah, decomposing in a landfill.
Mine came back to me, and it's really funny going back and looking at it and being like, "What? I like spelled so many things wrong. It's really horrendous."
Oh, I'm sure it's not too bad. I'm sure.
I don't have fun stories like this, really.
Let's see. Another fun story is I also did something like Maddie, where in 5th grade, I wrote a poem and turned it into a love song. And I sang it to him on a snow day when we were going sledding the whole day together. And then I scared him away and he started dating my sister.
Oh, plot twist. Okay.
But nobody knew about the love song part. So, because that was just embarrassing and I didn't want to admit that, but I just did.
And now the whole internet's going to know unless you tell me to take it out later.
Okay, because they don't know the person.
Fair. I will take that.
People are not sleuthing into your life to find the person.
They could. People are crazy.
I don't even know where the person's at nowadays, so.
Again, people are crazy, Jordyn. They'll find your whole life story.
Go for it.
I wrote his locker number on it.
Oh my gosh, you found it.
It's blue. I found
You're
it.
gonna have to send me pictures so I can post them, like put them in it.
I will. It says blow a kiss.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Sure, it says blow a kiss.
Wait, have you
guess
ever?
What his name is?
Have you ever written Sophie a love
Ethan.
note?
I don't think I've ever. No, I wrote Sophie like a card.
Lame.
It's like a love letter, not like a confessing feelings love note.
You said Ethan, Sydney?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
thinking
the first
like
boy name that came to my mind.
Like Sam.
Sam.
I don't remember the name I said. But I don't think I want a written note from Alan.
His name was.
It would be terrible.
I had a crush for a while
I also did too.
in like middle school. I feel like I think it's like a canon
I had a
event.
Matt. I see you around school, and I think you're cute. I just like to say that this was 6th grade. This was my first year of middle school.
I might be driven to.
Me too.
I don't want you to think I'm a stalker. I spelled stalker wrong.
I don't want you to think I'm a stalker. That's crazy.
Yes, STOCKER. Like I stock shelves. I don't want you to think I stock shelves or anything. I see you, and I know I like you. I don't know if you will ever know who I am, but I am close to you, but not that close. That was all one sentence. Thank you, Jordyn, for laughing.
I'm laughing too. I'm just silently.
And I don't think I will like. I don't think you will like me back.
I don't.
I will not ask you to find out who I am, but if you will allow, I would like to admire from afar. I hope to see you later. Love, your secret admirer.
You say I want to admire you from afar.
Your secret admirer in a different handwriting. Probably so he couldn't figure out who it was.
But Maddie, you wrote, I want to admire you from afar, and I'm not a stalker in the same paper.
Yeah, I don't want you to think I'm a stalker. This was first draft. I don't think I had any rewrite. And other
That's
people read
so
this
funny.
before they let me give it to them.
Does anyone else agree with me?
No,
That
give me
I
a sec.
should
There's
not
a PS.
A love letter.
Yeah, there's a PS.
Well, no,
My
like there's a
secret word is
there's a
red.
difference between a
If
love
you
note
think
and
you
a
know
love
who
letter.
I am, go up to me and say red.
Maddie,
Do you see why he returned the love note?
Stalker
I
who
love
says
that.
red.
It's literally I was reading some of my journal from high school this weekend too, Sydney. It was bad.
Oh, I'm sure.
I do not have a way with words. I actually have the wrong way with words. Like words and me just
They just go together.
I actually have
I
the
do-
wrong way with words.
I
Well,
don't
you must
think
have
I'm a
you must have had a good enough words, at least for Sophie in person, just not on paper. So you're good at
Yeah.
speaking words, just not writing words. How about that?
Sure. If that's what we're going with.
Listen,
loves
I'm
me.
trying. Okay. Do you guys want to get into these stories or these confessions?
Yes.
Not really stories.
yeah.
I have
Sydney
1,
was
2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 confessions for us, and they're kind of short, but I only did 5. I would have done more confessions since they're shorter stories, but we talk a lot, and I figured we would relate to these a little bit. Some of them, at least, not all of them. Like this first one, I don't think so, but I think we'll probably come up with a story and end up like having an ADHD moment and then talking about something completely different. And I'm okay with that because that's how we roll. But that's why I only picked 5, even though they're kind of short. So these are all from r/confessions. So the first title is I've been gaslighting my neighbor into thinking his car is haunted because he's a jerk. Initial thoughts. Jordyn has a great face for that one.
That's crazy, but valid.
Valid. You think it's valid?
Yes.
Okay. You guys have any first thoughts
I don't know
on
what
that?
I don't know what they're doing to the car. Like how
That's
are,
what
are
I'm
they moving
wondering.
it? And how are they moving it?
Are
I
they
don't
like
know.
putting things in it or breaking it or
I guess we're gonna have to find out and see. Okay, so this is my little confession. I have a neighbor who always parks by the block park of my entrance and plays music at full volume at 2 a.m. on Tuesdays. I tried to talk to him, but he was just rude about it. 3 months ago, I discovered something. My old garage remote control, for some reason or some radio frequency interference, activates the panic alarm on his truck if I stand at a certain angle on my window. I don't do it all the time. I only do it when he's coming home or when he goes out to take the trash. I press the button, the alarm goes off for 2 seconds or so. I see him confused, checking his keys. Sometimes I do it twice in a row. Last week, I saw him talking to a mechanic on the street saying that the electrical system is crazy and he feels like the car has a life of its own. The mechanic found nothing. I feel a little bad about the mechanic's expense, seeing his face of absolute confusion every time his car whistles out of nowhere is the only consolation I have in the face of his lack of respect. Am I a bad person, or is this poetic justice?
Okay,
I mean,
you go first.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's really not that like crazy of a thing to do, but we weren't told what the neighbor was doing to them, right?
I think
Other
we were.
than
what?
so he says that he parks blocking off the main entrance of their driveway, I guess, and then plays music at full volume at 2 a.m. on Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
I think it's pretty tame. Like, I don't think it's horrible. He's not breaking anything. Nothing's like getting damaged, so I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
I agree with him on the aspect of I feel bad for the fact that he actually paid a mechanic to come look at this car, so there was money lost there. But if that wasn't the case, I would think it was funny.
Yeah, I could get that.
I don't
Okay.
know. I feel like if my car was doing something like that, I wouldn't have paid a mechanic to do it. I think it's the kind of person that the neighbor is.
I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
Valid.
I'd just be like, oh,
valid.
that's something weird my car does.
My car's
yeah, as
being
long as the
weird, just
car
like
works.
me. Cool.
That's honestly, probably same. I think if that was happening, my dad would probably force me to go get it looked at by somebody, but I'd probably be like, meh, it's okay. But
I'd probably look it up and try to fix it myself first.
that's also something I probably wouldn't be able to do that, but I'm so proud that you can.
I didn't say it would go well.
True. So The top comment says, I might be wrong for this, but I think it's kind of funny and hilarious. And then the next one says, my grandfather had a D word of a neighbor who would always cause chaos in the neighborhood. So this D bought a new luxury car, then wouldn't stop telling everybody about how fancy and fuel efficient it was while continuing to cause chaos. So Grandpa started the long game. Every night before bed, he would sneak over to the D's new car and put a gallon of gas in it. For the next several months, he patiently listened to D go on about how incredible his new car was, getting over the mile a gallon, and then Gramps continued the game until one day he stopped, and the guy thought that his car was leaking gas. So he played the long game.
I feel like that's a lot worse because leaking gas is a much bigger of an issue, but
oh yeah,
still, like, whatever.
Whatever. Jordyn's just like, it is what it is.
Once again, I mean, they're not damaging the car. They're not damaging, like, it's gonna cost money for them to get it looked at, but they're not doing anything really illegal.
Yeah, per se. Very fair, very fair. So that one was a tame one. Do you guys want to move on to the next one, or do y'all have anything else you'd like to add to it?
No, I think we're good.
I think, yeah.
Then let's move on to the next one. So this one, again, is from r/confessions. It's by you, Tan Line Southside. I saved thousands of dollars by sneaking into the dorm cafeteria for food. Any first thoughts?
Was this one during a weather thing? Like an emergency?
I guess we're going to have to see. Okay. So during my freshman and sophomore years, I was on an athletic scholarship and my food was included. My junior year, I tore my ACL and stopped playing and lost my meal plan. I was essentially on my own. No support from my single mom, and dad wasn't in the picture at all. I got a job on campus and that covered my rent, fuel, books, and tuition. I had no extra money for food or extracurricular activities. My on-campus job had a fat stack of free mini pizza coupons from Pizza Hut. I took every single one of them and I had a mini pizza every day for about 3 months. I also would sneak into the dorm cafeteria to eat lunch. I would wait for it to get real crowded, and while a large group of students would gather to swipe their meal cards to enter, I would blend in and walk right in. I did this a few times a week for 2 years. I remember thinking that if I got caught, I'd play the victim card and basically make the argument that I was literally a starving student. I saved thousands of dollars in food. This saved me.
I mean, beat the system. If it doesn't hurt anybody, you didn't hurt anybody. I doubt the college is missing.
Yeah.
What? Maybe even $2,000, maybe $4,000 of food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who's to say the college would have even gotten that?
Yeah. Like, I don't even know how much. Like, depending. I'm guessing the size of the college was enough that they could sneak through. Like, we could never do that at our college.
You never did that at our college?
I'll put it out there.
I was stopped. I was stopped so many times if I ever tried to do it.
You were stopped?
They stopped me almost every time and told me to swipe my card.
Interesting.
Even if I was like, I'm just walking through, they were like, you cannot walk through here.
That's crazy.
I walked through all the time and I never got stopped. But my freshman year, I did it once accidentally because I thought I had a meal plan and I didn't under my athletics because they told me I was going to. And so my first few weeks, I was like, okay, I'm going to go get breakfast. And I always swiped my card, but there was never anybody there. And so they never said anything about it. And then I found out later that I wasn't actually paying for anything. And I kind of felt bad about it. But I was also like, well, we're paying so much money to go here.
There was a couple times I wanted Freshens, but I also wanted that. So I just pretended like I was going to go look at the food. And for some reason, they let me. And I was like, heck, I'm going to eat both.
So they were just mean to Maddie, I guess.
I miss subs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do too.
That's what we had before Freshens. It was so good.
I had that when I went on my tours.
I agree.
And a different
I think
time,
it was better than
so
Freshens.
So I do miss the Baja Chicken Rice Bowl.
Yeah. Freshens did have some pretty good things.
I miss the flatbread from the sub place. Sub Connection or whatever it was. I miss the flatbreads.
Yes.
The flatbreads were really good.
I did think like variety. Like I could
there
do
wasn't
like
a lot of options.
like a sub sandwich. And then I think I changed to a quesadilla for a really long time. And then I did flatbreads. But other people were doing like bowls. Like it just had like so many options. Or Freshens, you had like 6 options.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of good ones either.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can relate to that for sure. The reason I picked this one is because I thought it might be interesting to bring up the story that, like, yeah, we were in athletics, but our practice ended before breakfast, or breakfast ended before our practice ended a lot of the time. So we didn't even end up getting to get breakfast. And I feel like the school probably owes me so much in money that I didn't get to use in the cafeteria.
I was just thinking how the
Mhm.
school paid for meals just because they were an athlete. Like, you know how much money
Yeah.
that would have saved me?
I must have been at like maybe a better D2 or a D1 school for that, I feel like.
I feel like even just like a bigger school in general,
Yeah.
something more like,
Like a lander almost.
yeah,
But also,
something
you,
that's got like SWU or
yeah.
NGU.
But also, I'm just saying, a
NGU
torn
was good.
ACL is the perfect time to stay on a team because you get all the free crap with it and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I think it's interesting that
Got
they
3
did
years
quit,
at
but
the
I don't know.
Not anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised just like
EHF, really.
if it was like a situation where they almost got pushed out.
I'm just 22.
I'm just a little 22-year-old.
Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't be shocked just
think you
based off of
maybe
our
could.
experiences.
For grad school.
Because this comment
Sorry.
says, oh no, you're good. This comment says, this is complete BS that a student athlete loses their scholarship if they get injured. If they voluntarily quit playing, sure, but if injured and can't play, they shouldn't be required to keep the scholarship. So that person said that, but I don't think they would be kicked off the team. So I think they probably left willingly, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like they were pushed out situation.
I can see
would-
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
our podcast episode should be coming out Monday. Hopefully I will finish editing it by that time. But obviously we've all been through the joys and tribulations of organized team sports, and that's something that would not surprise me whatsoever.
I mean, just based off of our school alone, with every sport and every athlete I talked to, I do feel like most of them tried to get pushed out when they were injured like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I feel like that's
something I
part
can
of the
agree
reason
with.
that they're like, even though you're injured, you still have to go to everything.
unless you're on crutches.
Yeah, but I'm sure they still tried.
Nope, I could not walk down that hill. It was too big. It was too steep.
Yeah.
They didn't even try to make you go around it.
No.
Mm.
You know how close I was with those athletic trainers? They weren't trying crap with me.
See, I think that's what you had as your barrier.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was the rule immediately when I was off of those crutches, I had to show up for everything.
Any more last minute thoughts?
Nope.
No. This next one is my favorite. But I didn't think I would end up bringing this up in a podcast so early because I've been kind of waiting for it. I thought I would bring it up first in a server episode or something like a restaurant industry episode, because we had a coworker, and I know I've told you guys about this. I don't know if I went into like extreme details about it, but we had a coworker who faked having an AI girlfriend for a while. And so when I found this story, I know I told you it was a crazy story. I'm not going to go into the details now because I said I'll never talk about like current work drama, but this coworker has since quit. But I felt like this coworker quit not long enough for like the statute of limitations. Not even that, but like just I was like, I'm going to let it marinate for a while. So I'm not going to go into the details of that, but I did have a coworker at the restaurant I work at fake having an AI girlfriend for a while. So this confession comes from C Choreographer 6834. It says, I have a photo of an AI girlfriend saved as my lock screen and told people she lives in another state. Maddie's just shaking her head in case the screen recording doesn't work.
What's the point?
Yeah, I don't either. I think that that's like something that's really crazy that we're going to start seeing like a lot more of now. And I think people are lonely. And as a society, we have forgotten to talk, like we've forgotten how to communicate and like actually talk to each other. Like I think dating apps have killed a lot of like love and just being able to talk to each other. I made a couple of TikToks about it, but I think Sophie has something she wants to say because that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I feel like we're just losing our communication skills as humanity.
I do agree with you about the communication going downhill. I recently got an AI thing, and because we've been rewatching Attack on Titan, it's suggesting Captain Levi as an AI
What?
boyfriend.
Like an
Oh,
AI
You
chat
got an
bot
ad
for
to
characters.
have Levi as your
Oh,
AI
an
voice.
ad.
Yeah, it's actually kind of entertaining. And you know okay, I pose this as a question. What's the
Okay.
difference between having an AI generated image of a pretend boyfriend or girlfriend when you also just have like people get Pinterest posts and screenshot save those? What's the difference between doing that and an AI image? Because Pinterest is basically
The AI can talk back to you, and also the AI is slowly destroying the world.
I think
Are you talking about like the
One
difference
bottle
between
of water and
humanity
Are you
is
talking about the
destroying
difference
Yeah.
between like just finding a picture of a girl on Pinterest and then having an AI image made of a girl? Is that what you were saying, pretty much?
yes.
I don't think there's
Okay.
a difference.
I agree with Maddie. I don't think there's a difference in the aspect of just like you're still catfishing a girlfriend, but I agree with Maddie, and I am like a professional AI hater. There's nothing about it that you can make me like. AI's been around forever, but there's a difference between generative AI and just like the AI that corrects your spelling in the computer. Because generative AI is the one that's like killing the environment and stuff. I made a video the other day about a character from the Amazing Digital Circus, and I don't think any of y'all watched that, but I have sent you TikToks because I think you should watch it because it's really good.
I've seen
And
it on TikTok.
We
I've
watched
watched
an
like the
episode.
TikTok episodes.
they're so good. But one of the main characters is an AI, and I made a joke video because I had seen it. Yeah? Are you
I
raising
have
your
a
hand?
question actually about that show. What
Okay.
do you think the age demographic for that show is?
I think late middle school, early high school, because there is like
Okay.
there's technically there's swearing in it, but it's all bleeped out except for in this most recent episode there is a cuss word that wasn't bleeped out, and then there's like one mention of, but I feel like the show as a whole is like very dark and hard to understand. It's very existential. I'm assuming you're asking because you have kids that are watching it at your school.
No, Isa had started watching it, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen that online. It's like Has Been Hotel." And then I think Isa was saying that it was more for
Not quite.
kids. And I was like, based on what I'm saying, it doesn't look like it's for kids.
Yeah, I
preteens.
mean, like I think a middle schooler could watch it. I don't actually know what the rating is on it, but I don't think a middle school I'm saying I think a middle schooler could watch it, but I think it's more hard. It's like harder to understand. There's like a lot of deeper context that's harder to understand for like a kid, if that makes sense. But one of the main characters is an
I was just
AI.
wondering. I wanted more opinion.
No, you're good. But one of the main characters is an AI, and I made a video about a song he sang, and I was like, I'm a D1 AI hater, but I'll make an exception for this. And somebody on my YouTube got mad at me, and I'm like, it was a joke. I remember somebody was like, just because you like a song doesn't mean you can stand for AI. And I'm like, a human wrote this and performed it, playing an AI. Hold on. And I was just like, but it's okay. I just thought it was funny. Like YouTube comments are on like a different level of like they're willing to say anything and everything on YouTube for some reason. But yeah, you guys should watch it. The last episode's going to come out in theaters, and I don't have anybody to go to the movie theaters with me to watch it. So you guys should watch it. I think it's really good. It's a cute show, and it's only 8 episodes right now, and they're all like 30 minutes, so you could finish it in a day, and it's free on YouTube.
We watched the first episode the other day. Has been?
Yeah,
like
y'all saw
three
it.
episodes.
Finished Has Been?
They have not. I told them I was gonna, because Kevin started watching Has Been Hotel because I told him it was a really good show and I thought he would like it. And I was like, it'll be crazy if he finishes it before you guys do, because he had to start from season 1 and he has finished season 1 and season 2 before Maddie and Sophie have finished Has Been Hotel.
I had to restart season 1 so that Dylan could watch it, and we finished season 1 and season 2 before you guys finished.
And Maddie is the one who put us onto the show.
I know. It's because we watched it's because we watched 4 episodes in one day, and then any other time that I had tried to put it on, so he was like, no, I just want to watch like a little YouTube video. Like, can you put on something I don't have to pay attention to? And now at this point, it's gotten lost in the sauce of shows we're watching.
You know, I
guys
get
should
it,
finish
though.
It's really good.
It is good.
It's really good.
I still don't know what happens.
I know.
I haven't been spoiled, so
That's kind of
That's
crazy at this
shocking.
point. I'm actually shocked me and Jordyn haven't said anything.
I knew the songs because I think all the episodes were out. I knew all of the songs before I watched the season because they were just all over my TikTok.
I
Yeah.
have seen the Abel song.
Yeah,
The song that
Okay, yeah.
that one.
And then we're currently rewatching Attack on Titan. That's our current show.
Ew.
But we're watching it with Izza, and Izza's taking a really long time to come over and watch it.
Haven't seen past season 2, I think, of Attack on Titan. I just couldn't keep going with it because it was so dramatic. I'm sorry.
I boycott that
so
show.
Good. It's so much.
I've been told I need to like
I've been told I need to
rewatch it, so I've been debating on trying to rewatch it.
We'll get there. I turned on Amazon Prime the other day, and then we watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, but I'm about to be hooked on Exo Kitty for the next week, so don't ask me to watch anything
else. Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. It comes out Thursday. I'm so
excited.
I am
downloading that for my airplane ride. Do not care.
This episode comes out. This episode is going to come out in June, and so by the time we're already going to have been binge watched all of these shows we're talking about.
Hopefully.
By Saturday, I'll be done watching Exo Kitty. And that's if I pace myself. If I don't just all watch it Thursday night.
Can you try to at least give it till Sunday just in case I can't? And so then we could talk about it.
I'll finish it and then I'll just text you like shocked faces.
Okay, so all of us need to finish it by Sunday.
Okay.
Yes. Just kidding. I know we don't have time.
I have to work and I'm going to a comedy show this weekend.
It's okay. But I told Dylan not to talk to me at night because I will be staying up until like 2 a.m. in our hotel watching Exo Kitty episode.
Oh my gosh, I watched the trailer. It's so
cute,
so
bro.
Good. And Laura Jean's gonna be in it.
Freaking cute.
I'm so excited.
Did you see that, Sydney?
What, the trailer?
That Laura Jean's in it.
Laura Jean's gonna be in this season.
Yeah, I know. I'm like very pumped about it.
I'm so excited.
Very excited.
Maybe that's what I'll do on the airplane. I'll watch the old seasons and then watch it on the way home, the new season. That might be the...
I started to rewatch season 1 this weekend, and then I was like, as I started the first episode, and I was gonna like have to skip the scene of her at the party. And then I remembered everything else that happened this season, and I was like, okay, so I know what happens. Yeah, I don't need to rewatch this for the third time this year.
Rewatched all of the movies, and I just wanted to work through all of it before the season came out, but I did not make it there. So
yeah, I didn't either. I tried, but I also did not make it. But it's gonna be okay. There's recaps for a reason. So it's fine. But that's what I was talking about. I knew we were going to make some tangents at some point. So we went from my coworker having an AI girlfriend to Exo Kitty. So, I mean, hey, and I think that's a pretty fun pipeline. So,
I can see it. I can see how we got there.
Yeah, that's fair. So do we want to get into this confession?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this says, I know how this sounds, but man, a few months ago, I started using a swipey AI girlfriend. I don't know what swipey AI is specifically, so if anybody knows that, let me know, because I don't know what that is. But made my own AI girlfriend, and at some point, saved one of her photos as my lock screen without thinking about it. So I guess it might be like a specific AI chatbot for girlfriend and boyfriends, maybe. But okay, because she sent him pictures, and he saved one as his lock screen. So then my coworker saw it and said, "You got a girl? She bad, bro. Who is that?" And instead of telling the truth, my dumb A said, "Yeah, she's from Texas. We met online. Now my entire office thinks I have a long-distance girlfriend. My manager asked if she's visiting, and someone suggested I fly her out to the company for the summer party. I had created an entire backstory for this woman. Her name is Valentina. She works in marketing and she has a dog named Rocky. Rocky isn't real. I made up a dog for my fake girlfriend who is not real. FFS. I don't know what FF. Oh, wait. F this. Oh, no. FFS is for F's sake. Sorry, I had to think that through for a second. Okay. I don't do good with acronyms. I'm like a terrible excuse of a Gen Z. So I can't even change my lock screen now because someone will ask what happened to Valentina, and I would have to fake a breakup. And I'm not emotionally prepared to break up with someone who doesn't exist. My friend asked to see more pictures of her, and I panicked and said she doesn't like being on social media. Bro, she's an AI. She is social media. Valentina is apparently coming to the summer party, and I have 3 months to figure this out.
Okay.
It
You know,
sounds like he needs a fake girlfriend for real, like somebody who looks like her, like meet her in a club, and go,
Yeah.
hey, I know this is
In a
really
club.
wrong, but hey, I need your image. I need you
That
by
does
my
sound like
side
the
for
beginning
this
of a
party.
rom-com, like Maddie said.
doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Though
Meet her in the
outside of
club.
rom-com, I
Hallmark,
totally
get on
bookstore
this now.
Hallmark, yeah, go. I totally
Hallmark, we've got the
understand the
story
beginning
for
of
you.
it though. And the way I would totally say I was dating them in sarcasm and people would not realize it's sarcasm and spread it around would probably be my life story.
But I think that's just like argumentatively
know.
worse, just to like put a random girl on your phone and be like, yeah, that's my girlfriend, I'm in love with her. Or just like have a random girl on your phone in general and not have like any association of who she is or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's weird. I will say my coworker used the same excuse of she doesn't like social media and doesn't have a social media. And then every time we would ask him to bring her to the restaurant, he would say no and that she was shy. But the picture of her was like a painful AI image. And a few of my coworkers like put it into one of those AI detector things. So it was pretty rough.
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I'll need to go into the whole story of it because it's like a series of events, probably on like a server episode or something. But I know I've already told y'all, so it would just be like I was telling you guys again about the whole situation. You guys were aware of it when it was happening because that was crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whew,
Yeah.
good old coworkers. The first comment said, "All of your friends know, dude. They're just humoring you until you catch on to it." Which, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Do you guys, I feel like it's getting harder and harder to tell the difference between AI videos on the internet. But
Dude, I can't.
my co-teacher in the Sunday school room cannot tell the difference between AI and regular animation. And we've been working on it and she feels bad like every time. And she's like, I didn't realize that was AI. And then we'll be in the middle of a video and she's like, why was that person walking backwards? And I was like, it's because they're AI. And she's like, oh goodness.
Honestly, I do the same thing though. I show a video to Dylan because I think it's funny. And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And he's like, that's AI. That's fake. And I'm like, oh, totally.
Dude, I will say I've got confused before a lot. It's the animation ones I think are easier because they're all like stolen animation styles and there's always something a little bit off about them. But you know which one got me? The raccoons jumping on the trampoline video that was going around for a while. And I really it looked like it was a security camera and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. But then I saw the bunnies jumping on the trampoline and I was like, hold on, why are all of these animals jumping on the trampoline? And like raccoons make sense because they're nocturnal and it looked like a nighttime camera. And I was like, yeah, sure, that could work. But then the bunnies didn't make any sense to be jumping on a trampoline at nighttime. And I was so upset that the raccoons jumping on a trampoline was not a real video. Like genuinely upset.
I will say I have watched one too many of those real versus AI videos, and it's like a real video, and then it's like the most absurd thing happening on the AI videos, and they get me every time.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I can't. I have stopped watching them. They were all over my Instagram reels for a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked the Spider-Verse trend when it years ago when AI was just starting to become a thing. I made myself into a Spider-Verse character. It's like, oh, this is so funny. And then I realized I'm like, this is actually not like a good thing. So we can all grow social media wise with the AI. I just
one step at a
I don't
time.
know. I get out. Yeah. I fear it. I just don't like that it's not very regulated, and I don't like that people are using it for nefarious reasons that we won't go into on the podcast because it's a PG channel. But I think that everybody can understand that I'm talking about that the internet's just not a safe place right now, especially for kids. And I just think that's really sad that the world has came to that, and AI is helping feed that problem.
I agree.
Sorry to get all serious, guys, but you know, I gotta have a little bit of a like. It is not a big I don't have a big platform, but I do think that that's an important thing to say. Ever mentioning AI, but this next one's a little bit more of a palate cleanser because it's not as like. I think this one's funny. So Jordyn, can you hear me? Because I lost your picture.
Yeah.
But I probably just lost your picture, not your voice. Okay, yeah, you're there. So this one is from Very Cute Baja Blast. I faked liking sparkling water for 3 years and now I'm trapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
I faked liking sparkling water for 3 years and now I'm trapped. Okay, so it says, I'm 30 now, but I started this when I was around 27, during a phase where I was really trying to be hard to be one of those, quote, put together adults, end quote, who meal prep, drink sparkling water, and have plants that aren't just dying slowly in the corner. So I bought a 12-pack of LaCroix because, you know, that's what the cool, healthy people were drinking. First sip, it tasted like somebody whispered the word fruit into a cup of TV static. Absolutely disgusting. But I already had posted it on my Instagram story with the caption, "New addiction, LOL." That was the beginning of my downfall. Friends started bringing LaCroix over when they visited. Coworkers stocked it in the office fridge because I liked it. My girlfriend, now fiance, thought it was cute how into sparkling water I was, so she bought me a soda stream for Christmas. Now I'm in too deep. I've become the guy who nods thoughtfully while drinking what is essentially spicy sadness. I have flavors in my fridge with names like Pamplemousse and Lemon Jello, and pretend like I can tell the difference. I can't. It all tastes like carbonated regret. Sometimes I just want a normal drink, but if I ever open a Gatorade, someone will say, "Whoa, no LaCroix today?" And I'll just fake a laugh like, "Haha, gotta switch it up." Meanwhile, my soul is quietly screaming. Anyway, if you're young and reading this, never lie about your beverages. That stuff will haunt you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah. LaCroix's not good. I don't like it.
No,
Disgusting though.
my dad used to work for, and their like LaCroix equivalent was, and he used to describe it as like if you threw the grape or threw a single grape into the ocean. So I think I really like how this guy writes and is very descriptive about how much he hates LaCroix. Like spicy sadness is really funny to me. There was a story on one of the podcasts I listened to. I don't remember if it was Two Hot Takes or the Smosh Reddit, where a guy had lied about being allergic to peanut butter just because he didn't want a peanut butter smoothie or to try a peanut butter smoothie from one of his friends. And he actually like really loves peanut butter and had like a secret stash of peanut butter because all of his friends thought he was allergic to peanut butter.
That's crazy.
Like people get stuck into those kinds of lies, and I think that's crazy.
I just don't think you should lie about your preferences like that. But then also
I
as
agree.
someone who like religiously drank one drink all of college and everyone knew me for that one drink, I think you still
Dr.
have time
Pepper?
to change. I'm literally drinking a Coca-Cola right now. Like I was a Dr. Pepper girl. And I still love Dr. Pepper. But like I drank Dr. Pepper nonstop for 4+ years, so I have to change as a person.
No. True Dr. Pepper fans will stand by their drink no matter what.
Oh, I think you can change your mind. You can like something and get over it and just say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can get tired of things that you used to like too. Just like over time, if you're like, I've had this so much in my life, I'm just tired of it now. I think that's like a very valid thing.
I also don't know how he can make himself drink a drink he doesn't like, because anytime I have a drink I don't like, it's like, and then like my throat doesn't want to swallow it.
And then you till no one's around and you pour it out.
Literally, I tried a LaCroix the other day, and I did that. I like took a couple sips of it in front of the person that handed it to me, and I was like, oh, yes, so yummy, nice. And then I took it to the bed, and I like took it to my bedroom and dumped it out later.
But the only time I really liking something is when like kids give it to me. Adults don't really care. Like I'll be like, I don't like this. I'm not gonna drink it. But kids, you know, like they can for some reason. So I'll be like, oh, that's so good.
I don't know if I've ever had a kid offer me food. that I didn't like or a candy I didn't like or something. I've never thought about that. But that is a good point. But I don't think I've ever had that
I've been
happen to me.
handed a cookie.
Easy bake, and they love to bake stuff in it, and they're like, you should try, and you're like, that's not cooked, or it has sparkles in it, but I'll try it.
Oh gosh. I
know
wanted an easy bake oven for a
they've
while, but I
got-
didn't get one.
You know they've recalled the easy bake ovens, right?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I did hear. Yep.
I think that's crazy.
Okay.
You
And
didn't
you're still
babysit
eating
people
food
when you
kids
were
give you?
no, like when I was in
Not
junior
talking
high,
about-
high school.
okay, I'm not talking about her
babysitting.
current
Oh,
job.
Okay. I was
No,
really worried
my
for you
current
for a
kids
minute.
We
have
wouldn't
tried
be
to give
able
me
to have an easy
Cheez-It,
bake oven.
and I'm like, heck yeah, I'll eat a Cheez-Its. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I just never really did a lot of
Um,
babysitting or anything like that when I was younger.
I've been handed a
was
cookie like
My main job.
bare hand, just like this. Like, Miss Maddie made you a cookie, and I've been
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, yum!
Oh,
I
okay.
can't wait
I
to
have
eat
been.
this.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I was thinking more on the lines of like them handing me something that I know I don't like, but I have had kids like try to hand me candy that's like been in their grubby hands and their like
Oh, yeah.
slobber in their nose, and I'm just like,
I was like, you had
thanks,
them
and I'm
try to
just like,
give you some after like it was in their mouth, and I'm like,
yeah. I usually try to
Yeah.
pull the like, oh, I'm not really hungry right now. I think you should eat it.
mm-hmm.
No, that's your lollipop.
Yeah,
I
I don't
couldn't
want to take that
that from
away
you.
from you. Yes. Oh,
As I eat food.
I know. But no,
Chowing down.
that looks delicious, Jordyn. So I
I
can't
made
be
home
upset at that.
gyros.
Ooh, that's
And
fun.
we're eating leftovers because I don't want the leftovers to go bad while we're gone. So I'm eating the leftovers of it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But first comment on this says, tell everyone you're going carbonation free. Easy solution. People's tastes change over time. You could also pretend they changed something in the formula and it's no longer pleasing to your taste buds.
She's going up. Hi, Dylan.
Hi,
thought
Do another
Dylan.
high
for a minute.
and another high. Oh, they want you to pop your head back in. Maddie's face does.
Dylan, say something. Say something to the
Say
pod.
say something to the pod.
What's the topic?
Reddit
Confessions.
Confessions. Give us a confession,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Stick your head back in the camera and give us a
I
confession.
talked about me and Maddie talked about and Sydney talked about crushes and stuff we did when we were younger as a confession.
I was gonna go. Am I overreacting?
You have to stick your head in and say it.
On the spot. This is so fun.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yes.
Reddit confessions. I'm using a my dog.
Your confession is you're using a fork. Just like that's disgusting.
I cleaned it off. Does that make it any better?
He's using what to what?
I know. I heard a
fork?
fork and
That our dog just licked.
Cleaned it off.
ew. I can't. I'm not a dog person like that. I can't do it.
No, I'm not either. That's disgusting.
I cleaned it off.
With what? How'd you clean it?
With a paper towel.
Cleaning
This
it
is
off with a
fish.
paper towel and spit does not count.
Okay.
Okay, I will consider that a good confession.
Okay, hold on real quick. Jordyn, make sure he brushes his teeth
Yeah, don't kiss
before
him
you
later.
kiss him.
Oh yeah. Brush your teeth right now too.
Why?
Because I ain't kissing you. No! No!
Because I ain't kissing you.
So the good news is he just washed
I
the
got that
fork
big
and
break.
now he is brushing his teeth.
Yay, we're making progress.
That's so gross.
Okay.
Boy.
Yikes on trikes.
Uh-huh.
Our last one. So this one's crazy to me. Like I was reading this, I'm like, there's no way this is real. Oh, we are getting the forks. We are getting
The clean
a
fork.
display of the forks. The clean fork. Is that proof that the fork was clean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as we have proof the fork was clean, I guess we'll allow a kiss. As long as Jordyn allows a kiss. Okay, Jordyn's saying no. So, sorry, Dylan.
Jordyn don't do no
Sorry.
PDA.
Well, I didn't
will
mean
punch
here. I meant later.
Oh yeah, sure. Later we can kiss. Sure.
Do you
Yes. You.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go. Kisses. Sorry.
Oh my. Alright, y'all ready for our last confession? Infinite respect 4-7. I changed a road sign to make my commute easier 13 years ago.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Oh, you've heard this one before? Okay.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Have you really?
Yep, I have.
This one sent me. I was very surprised.
What kind
that
was
this-
it?
It was.
But it makes me, like,
turning
think.
side. Turning side. It
Well, I
changed
to
gotta,
hear this.
I gotta read the story.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Maddie asked just to confirm that I actually knew the story. Now you're gonna tell
Sophie-
it. She's gonna be like, "You
Sophie's
tell
trying
it."
to spoil the story here. I thought I was the
Oh
storyteller.
my gosh.
I'm the
Sophie,
one with
how
the
dare
I'm the
you.
one with the screenshots.
I can
Man.
do it from memory almost. It was
I
a
hope you
lunch
can.
break.
Well, you know what? That's fair. I could not do this from memory because I'm reading it. So, yeah, good job, Sophie. On my daily commute, there was a very inconvenient no right turn between 7 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. sign. I had to make the right turn about 7:20 every day. For a long time, I would just break the law and make my turn anyway, or go around if I thought there was too many people watching. But maybe out of boredom, I did a bit of research and found the ticket for the illegal turn was more than buying a sign from the supplier that makes signs in our area and several other locations. So I ordered a new sign that was a no right turn between 7:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. I figured it was a good investment. I went to the trouble of buying it through an alias and having it sent to a location that was not at all near to where I was. Real cloak and dagger stuff. But it was part of the fun. Then, in the middle of the night, I went and removed the 2 bolts and put up the new sign. At first, I was expecting it to be removed or someone to look into it, but more than a decade later, no one has ever noticed or changed it. By the way, yes, I did think of taking it down, but I figured that it would be noticed by someone. And to be honest, the whole scheme of getting a new one was just part of the fun. So there is an edit at the bottom that says spelling errors, and that's why this one was like pretty difficult to read through. But that guy's kind of a legend.
You know, he didn't read away. That I'm kind of
You're kind of for it?
I mean, he just changed the time a little, and honestly, I think those signs are stupid.
I don't feel like I've ever seen a sign like that where I live.
Usually they're in school zones.
Dylan, don't
like,
we have
in
a sign where we
neighborhoods
can't
around
turn
the
that?
school zone.
Yeah, I don't live near a school zone, and I
Ours
guess
is on the interstate.
like the school I work at,
So
the
they
little
have
not
the-
like it's in the middle of the woods. So
Where's the sign at?
Yeah, let's-
Our sign is by a major mall.
I'll
But-
send you a photo of one.
because they did a terrible job of dirt.
That's one every day. in the
But,
Dusty
like,
circle.
I
You
think
can't turn
the
right onto Augusta
traffic
Road
should
after
just- Drive careful. I don't know.
yeah,
Or 250.
yeah, I
A major
figured it was
area,
just
and so
pretty
I think
much
it's
like through
stupid that
traffic.
you can't just like change that at a
Mhm.
certain time you can't turn.
Or why can't they just make a light?
Exactly. Make a lot,
Look at that
people.
light.
Why would you pay thousands of dollars for a light when you could pay like less than 100 to get a sign that does the same thing?
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
fair,
so
but I guess it's the city's
inconvenient.
problem.
Oh, you said a
It
stop
is.
sign? Yeah, make it
No,
a
I meant
four-way
like a
stop.
light, but
You could
that
even just
too.
make it a four-way stop. Yeah.
see, the thing is, it says like no right turn. I feel like not having a right turn is crazy. I feel like
Easiest turn.
not
No,
ha-
right, not yet.
like not having a left
probably
turn. Like,
no
can they
right
turn
on red
left at this
turn.
intersection? What?
It's probably a no right on red turn. Like the one I pass
Maybe.
when I'm driving the bus.
But then at that
No,
point, just like
it's
wait
not
a
a
few
light.
minutes.
No.
But like you could just
It's
wait
not a
for a
no
few
right
minutes for the
on
light to
red.
change, so it wouldn't be like
We
an
do.
inconvenience. I feel like.
And those don't have times on it. We can't turn right on red through these times. I feel like normally it's just the whole day. It's just a don't turn red, like don't turn on red.
Yeah.
It feels like someone who probably gets road rage pretty easy or something like that.
Yeah.
That
Definitely
any kind of
sounds like it.
time being wasted is
Too much time.
All I was thinking is we have Wednesday, we have the hand, and now
Now
we
you
need
do
everyone else
Wednesday.
to be someone.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So we've got Wednesday, me, who's
Maddie's
Sophie.
hand.
Well, Sophie now has
Not
her hand up
Enid.
too.
Sophie's not Enid.
Sophie, which of the
You could be Enid.
Me?
Yeah.
you be the cousin that's covered in hair?
Cousin. It.
Cousin hand?
Or yeah, I said the hand thing. I said the hand was
Yeah.
it. I meant thing. The hand is thing. Duh.
I was gonna say,
So
I
who
could
would I
definitely
be?
Cousin It.
Adam's family.
I feel like it's
Then who are you gonna be?
I don't know.
What's the brother's name?
I don't want to be the brother.
Pugsley?
I want to be
Pugsley?
Yeah.
Oh, you could be Uncle. What's the uncle's name?
Fester?
Fester.
Fester?
Uncle Fester.
You just gotta shave your head.
Is that also a no, Sophie?
Are you willing to shave your head? That's the question. Are you willing to commit to the Sophie
She's
says
not
no.
willing to commit to it. It's a no.
Okay, you know who you're gonna be then? Who's the ex-boyfriend who turns into that weird creature?
Tyler?
You're gonna be Tyler.
You're Tyler.
be Tyler.
You're Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
I said I'd be it.
Oh, you'll
that
be
would mean
it?
me
Okay.
and Sophie were dating and not Maddie and Sophie were dating.
That's fair. Well, she's it anyway,
Yay.
so then who am I?
I just said you could be Enid.
I don't think I'm Enid. I'm not happy and peppy like her.
That's fair.
We
But you
can make
dress
Maddie her.
colorful.
You know
You
what?
dress
I'm
more
gonna be
colorful
I'm
than
gonna
I
be
do.
Pugsley.
Okay. So you're gonna be my
I
brother.
wanna have his electricity powers, yeah. Well, I would say
Yeah, that's cool.
Morticia, but I ain't her.
I wish I was Morticia.
Her.
I ain't
I wish I
her.
was her. But I ain't her.
I know. So does everybody. I remember at the winter formal, our senior year, Jordyn's junior year, and Maddie or Sophie's freshman year. I wanted to be like Morticia. My dress was like a black, very slick dress, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, you look like Wednesday." And I'm like, I don't even have bangs
Were
yet.
you
And so
were you with the
I was just like, I
lacrosse
wanted
people?
to be Morticia. Yeah.
Like before you went, were you with the lacrosse people?
No,
That's why I don't remember it. Cool.
that's fair. Very fair. It's the same dress
Because
I
I
wore to
didn't
the
go because I was
VCA
on
thing.
crutches. Okay, now
Oh
yep.
yeah. It's the same dress
But I
I wore
went
to
down
the
to
VCAs.
the dorm where the other people were hanging out, so I got to see some of them before they left.
And yeah, getting ready and stuff. Fair.
No, just literally, I think I went down right when they were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And you
That's
did.
fair.
Oh yeah, do you remember? I don't think Maddie
Because
remembers.
I'm very cognizant.
Oh, during the winter formal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you
Yes, I
guys
think
have
that your
any?
Reddit guy is very validated. I think that it's totally understandable
I think it's totally
changing
understandable.
a road sign
Mm-hmm.
because that's not a
No,
federal offense or
don't
anything.
think everyone should go out and do that, but
No,
this one,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
anybody should go out.
like
I-
don't go and
I
change the
think it's a
stop
really
sign
funny
to something
story.
else. Maddie on the floor and
Yeah,
Sophie.
I think it's a
yep.
really funny story, and I'm glad it's a funny story. I'm
I don't
glad
know
he did
why
it, so we
it-
had the story.
And it's luckily it's not anything that like caused harm. Like it wasn't changed in
Yeah.
a big
This is
way.
before we went.
Mm-hmm. 100%. I mean, 30 minutes is 30 minutes, so it is what it is.
Exactly.
You think what?
I said, I think confessions are a cool thing.
I
think
don't
they're
like
funny.
confessions.
I
They make
think they can be pretty fun.
me very embarrassed for people.
Yeah.
Makes you embarrassed.
I mean,
think
hey,
there's
they're the ones who
embarrassing
put it
ones,
on
and I
the
think there's
internet.
funny ones. I do
like
thoroughly
secondhand
enjoy that
embarrassment.
people will put them on the internet for me to read, so I don't have to do it myself.
Fair.
So that you don't have to think up a confession to make.
I do know someone that has put things on it, so I enjoy people who do that for me.
Valid. I've never posted on Reddit, but sometimes I think about it, but then I always get nervous that it would get back to me somehow. I used the thorns. This is the first time I said the thorns in the podcast because I need to start saying that more. My fans are the thorns because it's Hey It's City Rose for the thorns. Sophie or Izza came up with that. I can't remember who. Or was it
Izza.
actually Maddie? It was Izza.
Well, yeah,
We need
well,
to
I
get
could be
Izza on a
Maddie out of
podcast.
nowhere.
She can keep her screen off
Yeah.
or just
Just a
stand
Izza
behind the
voice.
computer.
Or
I'm
you can
gonna
have a
wait
hand puppet.
She can have a hand puppet. Dude, we should make one of those like Muppets, but make it look like Izza.
Oh, that would be so funny.
That would be
Have
really
I
funny.
told you guys?
Podcast announcement. I do want to say we talked about this a little bit before I started recording, but I am moving. I don't know when exactly I'm moving, but it will be within like the next 3 months. And so I am planning on making more of a space for a better podcast studio. And so that's when I will start trying to make the every other week uploads again instead of the first Monday of every month upload. So this will be the episode for June, even though we're filming this on March 31st. But by the time this goes out, hopefully I will have moved and I will be in the process of making like a little studio space for my YouTube and for like podcasts, and we can do more podcasts in person instead of over Google Meets, except when we want Jordyn to join, unfortunately, because our queen lives in Nebraska. So
We
except
could
when
do
you're
it
in
in
town.
July while
When you're
you're
in town,
here.
we could, I think that would be really fun if y'all would be down. I can bring my microphones and stuff if TSA will let me through with my mini
Dylan has
microphones.
some
They should.
Hey, there you
As
go.
long as we
Dylan
don't
has
have anything else
microphones.
weird in there.
Well,
microphones.
Fair. I shouldn't, but you never know.
You said anything else weird?
Yeah, that's pretty much announcement wise that I've got, that I will hopefully be like hardcore raising the quality soon when I've got like a bigger space to do all of my like creative pursuits and things. And I'm still working on a website to hopefully start selling some art prints and all of that jazz. Anything anybody else want to say? And I'll give our official outro, and then Jordyn can tell us our confession that she can't say on camera.
It was good
We're
being
good.
here.
It was fun.
It was good being here. Alrighty, guys. Then let us know some of your confessions in the comments if you're willing to share them. If not, totally fine. Because again, you can do what you want. You have free will. So with that, do all of the things that YouTubers ask you to do at the end of the video. So that means to like and subscribe if you like my content. And I will see you guys on the first Monday of the month until I get my podcast studio and YouTube space up and going to where I've got better places to work and I can raise the quality of the podcast. But yeah, bye.
Bye.
Okay, I got it. End the recording. Manage recording. Stop recording.